King of the Hill, so just one. I mean, I guess we could push it up. But
Cool. So the first fight of the King of the Hill is Bodhi and Tomato.
yeah. I know. I know. Trust me, I know.
Really coming out swinging.
Seconds out.
Good sound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
It's only a white screen for me, though. Bodhi in the, oh my god, what is he wearing? And Tomato.
It's the Memorial
It's the
Day.
Memorial Day.
That's the Memorial?
Gotta be honest.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the Memorial Day.
I'm not a fan of it, honestly.
Why did they
Should've let
not
me do it.
just put the American flag?
Because that would do national.
Yeah, I think the devs watched Power Rangers or something and got inspired. Tomatoes down.
That's that's disappointing.
Yeah, honestly, the American flag shorts would have been a much better option.
Yeah. I asked MFTG to
You did not. You said, could I? You didn't say do.
okay.
Man,
I will
great
switch.
defense.
I was realizing that like yesterday. I fell back out of like using authoritative, for lack of a better word, language with you.
Let's go.
And I went back to like asking you questions, and I just need to tell you shit, and I don't want to tell you things. I have to adjust.
Right on the verge of getting TKO'd here.
Yeah.
No, that's the. But you didn't even say, can you do it for me? It was more like, are you able to do it? No,
Like-
no, it was like you implied, are you able to do it? Like, of course not. And that's what ended the conversation.
I would like that very much if you could do that, please and thank you.
Let's fight.
When Bodhi goes down to the body and comes back up with a hook, I'd really like to see him start to make those a lot tighter. Because he always misses
And
those
roll
when
out.
it comes up top. He's throwing it so wide.
That's it, isn't it? That's it.
I agree. I would also like
I ain't
Tomato
out here.
to keep his hands up and use his feet.
Yeah,
The red corner.
switch back to stick when he was there, so.
Well,
You just gotta not let him hit you so much. He's hitting you a lot.
yeah, like a lot.
Hit and don't get it.
Tornado, if you want to go at the bottom, just unreact and then re-react.
What is VBMA? Is that a new thing?
It's somebody's new league, I think. I think it's M4's new league. I don't know if they've done anything yet. Can you flash the queue again on your end in FTG? It's doing that stupid thing. Okay.
That was
Tornado
before the
one-
fight.
Go ahead.
That was before the.
Yeah. Tornado is asking to be moved to the bottom. So it will be descended and then Tornado. and then African away. Who's Manny?
What did it do?
Fire.
Clear out the hole? Clear out the
Man.
hole? What you call it?
Oh
Manny.
no, somebody reacted to the reaction to the actual message. So it should be descended, tornado, African away, and then tomato. Because tomato wants to fight again, I guess. Not a lot
Back
of
in there.
people today. Let me descend the code.
What Elon is this for? The Musk. You get a free Tesla if you win today.
What? This is for any Elo. Allie, there's no limitation to if you would like to fight. If you want to participate, just scroll up. And there will be a message that you can put a thumbs up on, and that'll put you into the queue. Tomato, I hope you lose those 2 fights. Full shade.
Appreciate.
I need you to hit rock bottom, so you start looking for the opportunity in your life. And as you gaze across each and every option, you will realize that coming back to TCL and actually training is your best option. You that motorbike? He's going to the TCL gym right now. That's why he's speeding. He's gonna go back to slapping again. It's gonna happen.
Seconds out. Get ready. Let's go.
Okay. I like the Memorial Day gloves. Not a fan of the shorts. Tuesday shirts. Bodie returning in the what the hell is he wearing? And descended. I feel like UFC 6 is gonna suck.
Yeah, that flow state, the preview I saw for flow state, that's horrible. Take that out.
Oh. Like to go.
I'm not sure if I've seen Descended fight. The name's kind of familiar, but that thing he does where he'll throw and then do that duck right after. see that a lot in like ranked and stuff, but not as much on the league scene, and for a good reason. Makes you very predictable.
Yeah.
And vulnerable.
The mix-ups aren't even bad, but it's like you throw and he knows he just has to block and wait for you to dip, and then it's free money for him.
Usually, I feel like you see like one guy has power, one guy has hand speed, but Descendant is lacking in both in this case. At least
He's throwing the hooks really wide. It's like hitting with his knuckles, with the front of his hands. It's good when he's turning his hands in, but
Lost.
You know what I need to do? I need to email Everlast.
that was slick. I was just about to get onto him for not moving his head. Not because it wasn't working, just because I was like, come on, but as soon as he moved his head, he got a clean counter.
They depend too much on the guard. Like, that should be your last resort.
Yeah.
The last line of defense.
I wonder if Descendant is first stick. I didn't see anything that made me lean. See, I'm thinking. Hang on, let me see if there's anyone from UBA in the chat. You're banned from UBA.
Yeah.
You don't count. I have
While
an
they're
idea.
there, I wonder about the VGA rebrand, because I don't see him trying to call it VGA anywhere but YouTube.
They've been promoting like VGA stuff like in the UBA events. They had like a shooting thing too. It's just not as up front. They made like a VGA server. That's where like all that stuff is. But I think for what UBA is doing, I think honestly that's smart. But I think they're gonna have to keep like UBA as their main focus for now.
It's where the branding.
Yeah.
Like, it's already established.
Yeah. Because realistically, the community for VGA is like, it's smaller now, but the potential people that you can bring into VGA is much larger.
Yeah, doesn't it? That covers more esports, right? Not just
Yeah.
thrill, right?
Yeah. They're trying to make like a grassroots like esports organization, which I respect. I like it.
Okay.
Like Ringside kind of did like the same thing to my understanding. If I'm wrong, correct me, but they chose like Dragon Fist is like their main thing. Last I heard, which I don't know why Dragon Fist, but I like Dragon Fist.
Dragon Fist is cool, but I feel like it has a lot less potential to grow.
I think Dragon Fist is like more fun to play than Thrill, and I think Thrill is like more useful. You know what I mean? Yeah, Dragon Fist was there first for sure. I'm only speaking in the context of like the player base of Dragon Fist is not, to my knowledge, as intense as like Thrill's player base or like other stuff. And maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Yes, tier. I checked your schedule. Yeah, I know they were doing that first. Um, so
Step
like,
corner ready.
if the answer is just we did it first, like
Get
that's what we
ready.
wanted to do, like that's totally fine.
Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't know that because ringside sounds so much more like a boxing thing. But that makes sense.
No, this started with Dragon Fist. That was like my first introduction to it actually. So I played Dragon Fist until I thought it two exactly. Four is the main. Okay. I want to see Tornado commit to actually being in it instead of keeps coming in and missing and backing out. Shots there.
Yeah, you do all that work for nothing. Get in.
Yeah, he's very defense first, which against a guy like Bodie in like a one round fight, he has to sort of step out of what he's really good at.
Yeah. They're exchanging like with the same intensity. Kirsten.
Yeah, it was kind of a race.
Yeah. Yeah, have a good day, Prophet.
Get ready. Let's fight.
Yeah, like he said, it's a race. Like if you have the same power, you're landing a comparable number, you're landing with the same force. The guys.
Yeah, Tornado's stepping through on his shots a little bit too much. He'll throw, you'll see what, and he'll step in a lot, and then his arm's just out there, and he's sort of there for the hook.
Yeah, it's keeping him from like pivoting after the shots the way that I would want to do in this situation.
And now Bodie just knows he can ride out the round. Good round, though.
Yeah, good stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is the
Code is in your DMs, African away. I think Blick sparks Llama. Tomato, how does it feel to be the exiled mud? Tomato, I think you lose to every mud. Except maybe Tornado, and that's just reach. You weren't like Jordan? How about you draw with Jordan in TCL?
Oh, good job. So dependent.
Can you send the logs? Or was it just a connection issue?
I don't know. Never
African away
Never
saying it's a
so.
glitch. Try it again. Never mind, he's restarting his game. Give him a sec. I feel like I brain dumped, but I'm assuming you didn't get the thing working because I'm not seeing it. Or did we just forget?
What thing though? It's
The
a lot
one.
of things, and a lot of them were broken.
the thing specifically for this event that you get to
Oh
build.
no. It's working, but it don't look right.
Okay.
What is the Africano's in now, right?
Yeah, yeah. It used to be that like the queue would stay the same and it would go like top to bottom. I don't know what Discord did, but now it like shifts around and it's weird.
Trying to make things exciting. They
When you
want us
go
to
to
fight.
when you go to a train station and you buy a ticket, you don't want the departure time to be exciting. You want the departure time to be 7 o'clock on the dot.
Well, that's a good idea. We should do a competitive train simulator.
I think we restart the lobby and ban African away.
I see Llama in the queue there. It's been a while since he's been in one of these, it feels like.
Yeah. Tomato will be coming back to lose to Bodhi for the second time. And then we will do Llama. And then I think by then, there's something else I wanted to test out and do today, especially with you. The thing that we talked about.
Mhm.
If that's working.
Should be.
Okay. Should be.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool, though.
Because it was actually working last time. Just spectator.
Yeah. Spectators. Frustrating.
Trent trying to blame it on.
Yeah. Africano, I don't think it's your ping, honestly. I think there's something wrong with your download of the game. I think you need to like reinstall PTC. Tomato. We were waiting on you. You already have the code. Come along, my friend.
You sent out the new code.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I
Restart.
did not.
You told me to start.
Remember what I said about like the 8 hours of sleep? My brain doesn't work when I'm
Yeah, I'm not. I get more than 6 cooked for
Yeah. Do you take naps?
once a week.
Mm.
Like but it's like a catch up nap.
Yeah, you do the
I don't
catch up.
sleep that much.
I never nap. That's why like if I don't get the sleep that I need, I get like screwed over. Or I feel screwed over. I also got the sleep apnea. So the sleep
Yeah.
that I do get like is not great.
I do nap sometimes, but I have to set an alarm because if I nap like more than 30 minutes, I feel worse. But like a 20-minute nap is perfect.
Yeah.
I also
you
go
get
to bed
voted
at
to
like 9 p.m. now. So that helps.
What'd you say, NFTG?
You didn't get voted to.
I started thinking about how I need to like get the VA to do their job and get me a CPAP machine. Because it was actually ages ago, so it's kind of my fault. But they diagnosed me with sleep apnea. They told me like, you're screwed up, your sleep is messed up. And I was still in the military at the time, and I told them, okay, give me a CPAP machine. And they said, we don't do that. Talk to this person. I went to that person. They said, give me a CPAP machine. They said, we don't do that. Talk to the VA. I got out. The VA didn't give me one either. They were like, make an appointment. And I was like, I hate all of you.
Okay, ready? Box.
Speaking of which, he took off the terrible Memorial Day shorts. Thank you. Tomato pink and gray. Coming out a little bit from the rest of the side of his pig. Looks like he switched to joystick, which is forbidden.
Oh my god. That was quick.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sorry, I got a little bit too hyped there.
No, that's okay.
There's not TCL behavior.
No, you can get hype.
No, yeah, they've been requesting hype from us.
We'll start freaking out at every
Every
customer
exchange.
Every exchange, even the blocks.
Yeah. Oh my god, his defense! It's insane!
I love when it's, and then it's no shade against them, but sometimes they'll be like, this is some of the most intense fight I've ever seen. It's like, you don't have to do the hyperbole to hype it up. You can just say that it's.
They kind of do, though. Kind of do, because sometimes the fights are lame, yeah. Slaps ain't slapping.
Jordan, you're gonna want to get in on the other thing.
have an out here soon. We're gonna go do a flotilla with the kayaks.
Mm. I need your services though, at least once.
Is it gonna be in the next like 10 minutes?
I mean, we can swap over and do it now if you want.
Is Dave visited it?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. I don't know what Dave is doing.
And that's he'd be available.
I pinged Galv, but he hasn't answered, so he's probably doing something with his wife. How could he? Oh, Dave's here. Okay. Dave, we're trying to test and try something out that's not King of the Hill related. Are you available to assist us?
He's on
Let me
Magic Mountain.
DM you.
If it's what we were talking about the other day, I think he's the perfect man for the job.
Oh yeah, for sure. I DM'd
Check
you.
EMs.
I'm gonna send the code to Llama and let him get sparked by Bodhi. And then... God, Llama. Change your name. We'll see if he's still messing around with his heights. Or his height.
Yeah. We'll do an over-under. Over-under 5'7".
So you're
Dave, I'm
trying...
going to send that screenshot.
Don't send that screenshot. Or the other one. Or the
Or the
other
other
one.
one. Or the other one.
Yeah. Don't send any.
There's so many.
You don't have to justify your performance, Llama. This is just for fun. It's not UVA. I'm not gonna make fun of you if you lose. I might suggest that you will lose,
Seconds out.
but
Ready?
that's about as far as it goes. You set up on twice tomato. Speaking of which, Bodhi has Llama advantage.
Yeah, I think it's a testament to him playing against that style so much. When someone wants to sit there and trade hooks with him, he can hit a flow state pretty quickly in that sort of fight. We saw it against Tomato twice.
We're seeing it now. I won't say it's like technically perfect. That was a good knockdown. But he's really good about like bobbing and weaving in a way that most players don't. because most people don't do it. Most people don't know how to like engage with it. So it means when he's on the inside, the other guy's missing. He's not.
You know what wouldn't hurt him to train with is one of those, I forget what they're called, but it's got like the stick on the top, and you hit the stick and it spins.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
For his trunk movement and defense, that would be a good way to optimize his style.
Oh, came up in.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Sparvar. Thank you.
It's still way too
Okay. Hard. And
Down again.
We're gonna switch over to something else that's not kicking in. Trying not to spoil it. Not a
You guys
tourney.
will like it.
It's something training related that we're gonna try and debut here. Tynado, I think you coming in to do what we're talking about would be good, actually. We can have you come in after Natsu. I think you would be good too. Bodhi, if you send an
Oh man.
FTG $20, he'll make you a black or purple and black outfit. What are you saying? Oh wow, too.
Oh, it sounded like someone was shuffling a deck of cards back there.
Oh, sorry, I was hand stimming.
shuffling his credit card.
I only have 2 of those. I try and keep my credit score immaculate. I think I'm at like 760, 770 now.
Hey, you're the king of the hill today, Bodhi, but don't presume to get custom trunks just yet.
I'm the
I
king of
had
the
to
hill.
pay $800 for mine.
And I offered it to him for 20. I was underselling NFTG to get his business started.
Oh, you want Dave to do it? Well, you still have to pay for it. But you
So
won't get
you,
your name on it that way
yeah,
for a
so you're a
measly
hater.
$800.
So you're a hater? All I'm hearing is you're a hater. Shame on you.
Who?
Dave said he was gonna be
Yes.
like 5 minutes, like 3 minutes ago. I think he's separating himself from the family unit.
Use a stick. Helps beat them off.
What's up, Tony?
Who's going?
You know what gets me is we probably could have some more customizable options if people weren't so. Um,
Terrible.
we know exactly what people
Yeah.
would do. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had the letters,
Yeah.
tattoos.
Who's going next? You said. I want to see. I think somebody like Tynado coming in will know like exactly what to do without like much communication, because I think he's done it before. Or Jank hopping in, or you.
Oh man, I did it with S-Dot last night, and you know how the numbers are different for some gyms, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was struggling, like, cause I ain't done it in a long time,
Yeah.
and then I had to keep from hitting him.
if he like does the numbers, I'm gonna mess it up.
Yeah, he was doing the numbers. We didn't even use numbers because it's confusing. And then if when I would go to another gym, they would use numbers, be different from like the last gym,
Yeah.
especially after like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 was usually the same, but after that that's where it got different. And plus, like I said, it's been decades. I was struggling.
Yeah. It's like they call 6 and they want you to tickle them.
Yeah, we never did numbers either. Keep it simple.
I did a few times and it like breaks my brain every time.
It's just too similar to math for my taste.
That's fair.
That's Dave.
That's Dave. Okay. Tynado, where you at, big dog? He's kind of expecting Dave to come up on stage too, so he could yell. It'll be a little. There we go. Hello, Dave.
The man himself.
Yeah,
We're done with
we're
King
trying to
Dev.
test something out. It's gonna be really No, no. Natsu, we're in the main server. Stop.
Wait, I don't have my eyes on chat. What's happening?
He posted one of the forbidden screenshots.
Oh, those are AI generated, obviously, so it's not even a big deal. There's no way those are real.
Ah. I don't think we'll be doing any more fights, Bodhi. Tynado, are you gonna join up or not? Otherwise, I'm just gonna have Bodhi wing it. So I'm not making Dave
What are
fight.
you just want me to hold? Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah.
I'll be vague in
Yeah.
my terminology here. Yeah, no, that's fine. Hey, give me anyone, dude. Man, anyone.
enough.
You can get in there, and I can make it look good. Let's go.
I'm gonna step down, but I will be watching. Good stuff.
Oh, you didn't have the second code. That's my bad. You know what? Send it with Bodhi. I want to see what Bodhi does. We'll get Tynado in after if you have time. Just like one round right now.
Alrighty. Am I talking to Bodhi here, or am I just signaling to him?
He should be able to hear you, right?
Yeah, he should be able to hear you. He says just tell me what to do. You'll it'll be like easy to understand when you see it if it's working correctly. So
Oh, he
Wait,
won't.
for some reason, I have that meta bug real
you won't
fast.
see it. Oh crap. Okay. Um.
Okay.
Got to kind of pretend.
Yeah. Bodhi, you're gonna hit his gloves. Um. Dave will talk to you. Make sure you can hear him. It should work.
We'll see. I
Thank
I
you.
have my phone in my hands. I don't know, like if I'm going to be holding something, I got to put my phone down somewhere. Uh,
Just
so
hold it with the controller.
I'm going to just shove it in my headset.
Oh
Actually,
no.
Everything's wrong.
no, actually, on my
It's
phone, no,
terrible.
no, my phone actually may be able to.
Fight.
Wait,
You can't see it, but it worked, but it's on the wrong person right now.
oh, that's so fun. So he has mitts.
Yeah.
Why is
What?
he half naked?
Amethyst?
It'd
Bodhi
be easy.
said, "Down low, man."
It'd probably be easy to start over.
Yeah, let's just start over.
Oh, it's funny on Southpaw. I wonder if that's the one.
It's actually working like better than I expected.
Yeah, it was just an assignment.
Yeah, I meant like Bodhi mostly, but
Oh,
Tornado, you were up next. Okay, goodbye. Natsu would be better. It wasn't supposed to be Bodhi holding them.
supposed to come. Listen. Do that with the uppercut at the end.
Yeah. Like throw at him like after
That,
the
yeah,
yeah,
that.
yeah, just like that.
See the Merkham on the back of the head.
I do. I need to figure out how I can get Merkham like on actual clubs and stuff.
I'm out.
I think I know. I've seen a site that does.
Good shit, man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gassed. What the hell?
here is
I mean,
That was amazing. Even just with the gloves, from my perspective.
yeah. From our perspective, it's like straight up mitts. I don't know if you like can look at your computer and see, but and you're hitting
You got
like
the, are you still recording?
yeah, I'm recording.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, you can
Good,
still
yeah.
send it.
I'll send it after.
No, no, it felt great.
Do you want to hold now, Dave?
Yeah, I can do whatever. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Who wants to get in and hit the mitts with Dave?
That was surprisingly tiring. What's wrong with me? Whew.
Killshot Kev said it first. I sent you the code, man.
That was Bodie, yes?
Yeah, that was Bodie holding for you. I thought he was not gonna know what to do, but
No, he was great.
Yeah.
He had you could tell immediately he's done it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. And with no, like, I'm not even trying to brag real fast with him and us, but it takes experience to not talk and hold mitts like that, like, and to find a flow and no terminology, no fucking vocals. Oh, I cuss, sorry, but you know what I mean. Like it takes a little bit of not a little bit. It takes a lot of bit of fucking skill to to hold like that. It's
My
work. So
boss,
that's
stop cursing. I can't scold you
Oh, sorry.
if I want to.
Sorry. Yeah. Did someone warn me in chat, please? Uh, no, yeah, no, it was good stuff. It was a good flow, and it's really tough to find that with someone that's new. So you could tell right away he has some experience.
The fact that y'all weren't talking and y'all have never done it before
Yeah.
with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he's never held them, but he's hit them, which like makes sense.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's you just kind of like start reverse engineering. It's like, okay, what combos did I hit? You know what I mean? And kind of like work it backwards like that. But no, he was working good.
Struggled with that. I struggled.
Family friendly. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Think of the children.
I'm supposed to be the face of boxing VR.
Oh, sorry. I just got off of playing Haymaker, man, and my mouth is filthy. I'm over there throwing elbows and flying knees. Sorry.
I think
ready
that's
up
like
to
a
get back
really
in there.
good proof of concept, though.
100%. And I want to see how it looks from your perspective because from mine I was just seeing gloves.
I'll send
so I
it
wonder.
to you. Like once we close the stream, I'll like find the time point and like just send you the DM.
Oh wait, sorry. You're ready for me to wait? Ready up, Jay? I'm over here just talking. Yeah, that sounds good. I can't wait. Yes, sir, Jordan. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
But yes,
But oh crap! Let me put my phone down now. Sorry.
great.
So now I have them on. Yeah.
Seconds out.
Yeah, you should have them on. Yep, you do.
Okay, get ready. Let's fight.
I was kind of worried about not having like vocals, but I don't think that'll be too much of a problem, to be honest.
Dave too big for his britches. It's crazy because me and Dave discussed it a time ago. I was like, there's already mitts in the game. Those are the throw fight mitts.
Yeah, when I DM'd him, he said they were planning on adding them soon.
Saw them I think they're in the office couch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We could be using those.
I mean, now we can.
The crowd is.
Can they see the gloves and stuff? No, but that's just for now. And honestly, they don't really need to for this.
It just adds to the motion.
I mean, it is real. It's as real as everything else.
The communication.
Hmm.
Everybody understands.
That's how. I didn't even think about that, but that's something that like when you're using real mitts, at least for me, I'm always worried about like putting too much on and missing, and like hitting the person holding. But that doesn't matter if you do it here. You're doing it well, Bodhi. Dave just has to put his little flamboyancies on. That's the wrong Dave. Nick Diaz is asking. I'm gonna tell you right now, Ghost, that anything you're thinking of doing, we've probably already done it. And by we, I mean NFTG. Just to make that abundantly clear.
Okay, sorry.
I'm the self-proclaimed cutting edge, so I have to be first.
Okay, I am officially back.
A custom walkout system? Show me. If it's just they come out into the ring. Yeah. They need to be able to
See,
like.
I'm scared to do stuff like that because they'll do
Yeah.
an update and screw everything up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's definitely stuff that like should come like way later.
I wouldn't mind doing it, just scared
Mm.
because you do a lot of work and it just
Yeah.
update.
Yeah.
All right, how did that look, Fish?
That looks really good.
Good. My phone died in the middle of it. Sorry,
You good?
but I'm. Yeah, it was fun. I don't know how he felt, but it was fun.
He pinged you and he said, "I box IRL. I know what a check hook is. LOL." That's verbatim what he said. So.
Well, that's good to know. I didn't say you didn't, but I'm happy. I was just, maybe that's what my sassy miming put off. But no, it's all good. It was good. It was
Yeah.
yeah. No, that was sassy miming. That was just you just that was all it was. That's why I talk with emojis if you notice, because then you get my point across. No, it was.
I don't know if you heard, but I did say that you have to put your flamboyancies onto there. That's just all that is, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. That's awesome. It flowed well. Even like I said, even with like no communication, we're just like trial and error trying to figure it out with no talking is hilarious. So
Yeah.
it was fun.
I need to see if there's like a deaf mute boxing community and see how they train. It sounds
I bet
funny,
they're
but
out
I'm
there.
being serious. Like,
You could probably, yeah, you can. They're probably they live on Facebook probably, but you can find them probably. I'm confident.
do you want to do more?
It's up to you guys. Let me check what my headset's at.
Yeah, I can hang around for a while. I don't know when NFTG has to skedaddle, but I am finally awake.
This UI is the worst thing in the world, and I don't want not.
Yeah.
I'm at 13%, so I'll probably charge it for a little bit. But
Okay. What do you want to?
Why didn't it put me back in the?
I guess if your battery is down, I don't know if we have anyone else that can hold for now.
Bodie
Like
was great
what?
at it. For never doing it before. He did
Yeah.
a great
Over
job.
here?
Yeah. I think for like the average person that plays the game, Bodhi's like level of holding is like perfect.
It was perfect for me too. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're the average person who plays the game.
Oh shit, crap! You call me average. That hurt my feelings. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Bodhi, if you want to come back in and hold for Natsu, I think that would work.
To do what? What did I agree to, Bodie? Sorry. I don't doubt you. I'm just curious. Oh yeah, for sure it was. Yeah, that was a compliment. See, that's why I talk with emojis again.
I think Bodhi just wants more validation from his idol, Coach Dave, so he's milking it.
So can you say it again? Say it again.
He's like, "Can I screenshot that? Like those AI photos y'all posted or whatever." How dare y'all?
Uh, Ghost, I have no clue what you guys do in CBL. If you send me, like, your YouTube page or, like, videos of what you guys do, I could give you an answer.
Yeah, I just don't.
Like, I got really turned off from, like, interacting and working with other leagues,
Same.
because specifically the, like, straw that broke the camel's back was, like, the SGC situation. Because there were some people, at least to my knowledge, that I like enjoyed working with before, but they were doing things that I disagree with heavily, or they seem to have been. I don't know, but I don't want to interact with people and then like a month or two later get told that they're doing things like that.
I had to do a new code.
Okay.
But I read.
I'm sending it to Bodhi and Natsu.
And Bodhi's holding.
Yeah. This is my 12-step plan to turning Tomato from a slap overhand boxer to a young Inoue.
Because you're training, kid. You're training with the head.
In case your coach smacks you upside the head for not putting your hands back up.
We got to give like the mitt holder like double damage. You know what I mean? So
That would
like
be
every
like
time you get
useful,
popped, it's
yeah.
a stun.
Yeah.
So I can like
every mid slap is a stun.
at least like that black hue we bring in for the counter. That'd be fun.
With your head, with the head,
Yeah, the
kill,
head
or
knock.
whatever you call it. Yeah.
It's the mirror bot. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You know, that's something that we've like stirred around with ideas. Like, how do we make it like structure? You know, like preset mitt combos, so you don't have to record your mitt combos. You can just like preset one, and it'll do like a double jab cross or whatever the hell the preset is, right? And like it would be cool to like add like our thrill to fight two combos, like by like me or Tony or whoever it is. And then it would be cool for you to like preset your own, so you don't have to hold them every time, record it every time. And then sometimes it's like kind of hard to get the way you want it, and then you kind of have to trial and error, the mirror combination if you're holding by yourself. But
For the
yeah,
baseline, can't you just plug in the AI combinations that you already have? Like, obviously, it's like pretty uniform, but I feel like that's a line of testing that you guys could do. It's like you already have those recorded combos. You know what I mean?
I think it's like maybe, but it's just totally different with mitts versus what we have. Like I know what we have is very very like that's what we're working on next. Low fun sneak peek here is like really amplifying that AI behavior. And
I was just thinking
like
on mirror mode.
I guess if we're gonna put, like, I guess the way I see it is like if we're gonna put it in, then like that mirror version of yourself, like that recording is fine, but especially if they're preset from us, I feel like they have to be made specifically for the mitts.
Okay.
Maybe it's just me. My caveman brain doesn't think beyond
No,
the.
they'd have to be made.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just thinking like you go into mirror mode and like maybe something that could be added in like, just for now is you tell mirror mode to do
get ready.
the AI combination. So
it's backwards. Damn it.
Yeah.
Once.
It was pretty funny whenever he would throw the punches in, whether I would miss the punches or he would miss the punches or whatever was happening, I was taking damage. So it was funny to actually take the damage as the mid holder.
Can you see it now, Dave?
Yeah, for sure. It looks cool.
I think NFTG said those are just the mitts that you guys have already textured.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I've seen them like 100 times over again, but I haven't interacted with them too much in the game. And yeah, so
as soon as I saw them, I was like, I'm doing something with those if they don't.
Yeah. It's funny. We were just meeting about them the other day because we're like looking at them, and some things need to be done like super duper right, I think. And like this training section, I think it needs to be done super duper right. Not just throwing anything in there. And the mitts are such a big part of that. It's the funnest part of boxing. It's the most endorphin ridden. It's the funnest part. And I just think the mitts are so important. Really have to do them right.
I mean, me and you talked about this. About putting.
I'm sorry, you were cutting off. What? Say that one more time. Sorry.
I said me and you talked about this before putting the mitts in the game.
Yeah, for sure. But just like for the overall experience, like even like that, like I could Like we could go back and forth. Like if there was just like in the pause menu, you kind of like flip them, like take them off, turn them on, or whatever it is, and you just like meet up with your buddy. You would spend more time than your headset has battery in there to even spend the time doing the mix. You know, like
Yeah.
it would be one of the, for me, the main place that I spend my time inside of the game. It wouldn't be ranked. It won't be custom anymore. Oh, it'll be custom. It'll just be with mids. You know, so that's intense. You can start hiring your mid coach virtually. What? What the heck?
Oh, too far back.
It's crazy because like watching King of the
That's
Hill.
that's the Dave. What you call it? You see him, Dave?
What happened? Sorry. Say that again.
Look at the gear.
I feel like an old man looking at the screen at the bottom part of my eyes.
Look at
What am I?
shorts.
Booty shorts.
See them.
I see.
Oh, it's
I
supposed to
honestly.
be on the back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Yes. Castle was bringing that up too, to try to get some like league gears and things like that inside of the shop.
Those are yours, though. They're supposed to have your name on the back.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I think it's
You're
like
not
super
looking.
maroon.
You're looking very terrible.
Wait, the maroon, the maroon on the back of the black shorts.
On the back of the back, it had it's the Merkham thing, but it's supposed to have your name on the waistband. I don't know. It's not put it on there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was
Wrong
blind.
iteration. But on the front, it had your what you call it logo, CD logo.
Oh, I didn't. I need to look better. Maybe I don't know.
You suck.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
UBA gear would be tough. It'd be cool to rep a lot of different gears, and even like not only gears, but you guys were talking about it briefly. Like it reminds me of like old school Call of Duty emblems. You remember those? Where like once they gave everyone freedom, you're like, oh, it's the Wild Wild West. You can't even give people freedom, or they can't even triangles and circles because they'll figure out a way to like make what they want to make. You know. And that's what it reminds me of, because as it was where my brain goes. I was like, I want like to be able to put whatever I want there, you know. But maybe like even like nicknames would be tough, you know. Like we talked about like having like 2-part nicknames so they can be intertwined into like a million different variations. But then we also talked about like all the different ways that someone could could kind of like make that horrible, right?
That Gloves Up game did that. They had pre-assigned
Nicknames.
preset nicknames, and you could just choose from, and it would assign it to you.
Yeah,
He did.
He did a lot of good stuff in there. It's just the game was trash.
yeah. It's tough because like there's so many of those games that come out like that are just like solo like Throw One, like solo developers, and they're just kind of putting it together as they go. And it seems like it is such a tough gig with virtual reality boxing. So it's like the niche is just we're like there's like it feels like there's 12 of us. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When Thrill 2 was announced and they said it was going to be multiplayer, I was like, oh no, I wouldn't want to be part of that.
Now look at
Yeah, it's a no. Yeah, now look at you. We're in a live event, you know, in the main server. Wow, we got they got us.
It's funny because watching King of the Hill like doesn't make me want to play, but watching people hit the mitts makes me want to play.
Yeah, it was fun, and I can't wait to like you partner that with even like a meta voice chat for now. It'll be so good.
Gloves Up had that too. It was just looked bad. It worked, but it looked bad.
That's the tough part, right? It's like it's like you always hear the opposing argument, like I played. Who said it? It was someone, and I agree. Don't get me wrong. I think it was Jester actually. Jester Stiller. He was like, I played RuneScape. I'm not like I'm not worried about the graphics. But sometimes, if you feel like you're playing a boxing Lego game, it throws you off a bit.
There's another game where the graphics make me not want to play. just saying something because I'm usually not that picky.
Yeah. I wonder how it feels. I have a ton of experience holding and hitting mitts, right? So I wonder how it feels for someone that doesn't have the experience hitting mitts. How does that, like, are they having trouble overextending? Like, what are the common VR boxing mitt holding things that we're going to run into that are going to, that you're going to start to have to coach that you wouldn't have to coach in real life, So that's what I'm thinking about.
When I did it with S dot, it was not hitting him. Like I'm used to hitting mid, but it's been so long. Then I've been in the VR so much recently that I would hit the mids and then he would he'd put his hands down, I'd hit him to finish the combination.
Yeah.
Licensed character models. Ugh. That sounds terrible to me.
The Fortnite round, get some licensed character models. Oh, it just, what if they're not, Darth Vader? It's Mike Tyson or something. Something cool. Unless that's what he was talking about. You're trying to get us to have like, I don't know, SpongeBob with versus Darth Vader. See, there you go.
Please don't make it Fortnite. Don't make it.
1999 is expansion pack gets you SpongeBob.
I mean, people would buy it, but
As ridiculous as it sounds, the content. Come on, SpongeBob over there beating you up. Oh man, can't get beat up by SpongeBob.
The kids would love it.
That was good.
The adults in the player base either like it too much or not like it.
Yeah. I know like VR boxing has a competitive scene, but I think that's one thing we all have to practice is like just slowing down. It's VR boxing, Like people get so upset at it. And I think having more like this, like the pad work, it's not about anything, is it? But I'm sure they're having a good time. No, Coach Dave, VR boxing is life. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Never mind. Because I don't remember the last time I had a bad game, I sure have a very selective group of people I fight with, and and I kind of go out of my way to make sure that's the case. But man, I don't remember the last time I had a bad fight or a bad experience. Let me say.
I played ranked for the first time in months the other day.
Yeah, but sorry, go ahead.
I feel like I know what you're going to say, and I don't disagree. That's like putting myself in a bad situation. However, like what I was thinking about was because I went on and I tried to fight like how squeakers fight, which was a terrible choice for me. But like my thought process was, if I don't know how to box and I don't have like an accurate physical assessment of myself, and I come on to ranked and I play against the people that I played against, and I have the experience that I had, I don't agree with the Redditors, but I understand the Redditors. And I understand why people come on and like crash out a little bit.
For sure. 100%. I understand it for sure. I'm not saying like none of their problems exist. That's for sure existed. And ranked would be frustrating. If I did nothing but play ranked all day, it'd be frustrating. But if I, did nothing but, and let me just jump to the Yang because the Castle brought it up. I'm also a Fortnite fan. Okay, let me just say that. But if I jump into ranked Fortnite, I would also have a horrible time. The people would be like destroying me in every exploitative way, and not only that, their skill would be like up there, and it would be just the most. If I go to Call of Duty and it's such a large game like that, there are going to be hackers in there. They're going to be aimbotting, and at the top is level. Like so, it's like, I get it, frustrating, but I don't. There's a lot we can do to fight it, but to say, oh, Call of Duty sucks. You're like, no, those aimbotters suck, and that experience sucked. But maybe if you get like, a good match, then it's like, oh, it's a great game, and then you get a bad match, it's like a bad game. It's like, but I do know you're going to play Call of Duty tomorrow, and then you're gonna play Call of Duty the next day. So it's
Well,
like, we got to like sculpt our experience around what we want and expect out of it, and we expect high level. We got to go get some high level people to make it high level.
I have a counterpoint. I don't disagree with your
So,
argument, but I do have a counterpoint.
yes.
You're a well-adjusted adult, so that's why you think like that.
You don't talk to Yomo like that, okay? He's a growing boy.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you're 100% right. But the realism of it is that if we're gonna make a realistic boxing game, a simulator that's based off of something that has merit, like has skill, and there's something that is more than just a video game, then it's gonna take skill. It's gonna take repetition. It's gonna take
Oh,
years of
yeah.
practice
Yeah,
to
for
get good at this stuff. And if there's it sounds bad, right? But if there's a clientele that goes into the gym and then they're like, "Hey, can I have a fight today? I want to win now." And you're like, "Well, that's not how it works. And I'm going to teach you how it works. Don't worry. I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to help you. Like, I got you." But that's not how it works. We got to like just slow cook this thing. There's, we got to work on it. And that's the process, I think. And
Yeah, you see that in
I think
like real
that's
gyms. You'll have like guys go in and be like, "I want to spar today," or I'm the best," and then they have like one day of hard like actual training, or God
yeah,
forbid the coach at the gym is like, "You know what? Screw you, idiot. You can get in the ring and spar if you want to so bad." Then they get their
yeah,
butt beat, and then they leave, and they throw a fit about it.
yeah. Yeah, no, the real gym is. I spoke about this the other day. If y'all don't know, Half Brick has a podcast. I was on the podcast. Anyway, I was talking about it there. But the road gym has a really easy way to humble you, right? And it humbles you the second you walk through the door, because it takes a certain amount of courage to park in the parking lot and get out the car and walk through the door. Like that takes courage. And then signing up and like kind of watching it and then, hearing all the chaos of a gym and kind of going, that takes a little bit of courage. And then signing up takes the courage, and showing up takes courage. And then getting to the warm up takes courage. So there's like a process just starting that you have to go through that humbles you a little bit. And then you get on the mat or the ring or the cage or whatever that fill in the blank places. And then you get smoked for like forever. Because there's always someone stronger and faster.
Yeah.
And no matter how good you get, the better your training partners get. So you're always going to be put in your place. And there's a great cycle of I got to stay humble, because there's always someone faster and stronger. And I got to chase that dude, that hypothetical dude. And we miss that with VR boxing, but you still have all the emotional high rage of fighting. And the realism of it is like Jimmy John at Walmart thinks he's Mike Tyson, and the realism of it is that he's not. He's like, he's not Mike Tyson, but in his head he is. So when you take out all the humble process of the starting and you give him the ego of Mike Tyson, woo, that's not good, So we got to just find a way to humble and stay realistic.
I think the more training stuff you put in, and the more the single player becomes like not just what it is now. And I don't mean that in like a negative way, but like you just go in and you like fight. If you can like get a story to it, and you get like a training sense to it, and you get a sense of like more progression than just I win. I think that'll help a lot for like the average Joe.
You know what's funny? It's like that's exactly how it is in real life. Like it's like if you have a good training session, like you didn't exactly win it all. You know what I mean? It's like some of the best ones are you like kind of going through it and like, oh man, like that was not a good. Maybe it wasn't good, but maybe it like you got pushed in some variation of way, whether it was physical or mental or whatever, right? But like that's how it is in real life. Like you get beat up every day, and you go home and you're just like, all right, well, I'll show up tomorrow. And sure, you have some wins, and sure you're better than some of your training partners, and sure that, but it's not all victory and sunshine and rainbows,
Yeah, that's what we try to stress that in our spar night, because they're fighting to win, and we're like, no, you're fighting to learn. You're fighting to get better.
For sure. And if you have that attitude and I have that attitude, we're both going to progress so quickly. But if you don't have the attitude, or if I don't, and then we're just there's no progress to be made. And it's so silly that we like, I know I don't mean to get all like hallmarky on us on this community, but like, man, the progress that we could do together, like, come on, like it would be so frustrating to see like the reviews and all these people of people that love the game, right? They love the game because I love the game and you love the game and we play the game a lot, but it just frustrates them, right? So imagine if we could like, man, we can put it together, you know? Come on.
I'm laughing because I have I'm the man with the plan, and I have a plan for this
What are we gonna do?
specifically.
Campfire? Sing Kumbaya together? I'm
No.
down.
Um,
Okay.
I'll DM you it because I know you won't tell UBA, but UBA is gonna steal it if I talk about it out loud. That's how good it is.
What? I had nothing to do with that, Castle. Just let you know, I'm a casualty of war here. I like the campfire kumbaya idea. I know. See? No, yeah, it's just like a real job. I've been in gyms that like people, there's 10 guys on the mat and like 3 of them are in it for themselves and they'll hurt number 7 just to get ahead or feel good or to whatever, and it's just like, man, we're just going nowhere. And then I've been in good gyms where it's like, man, I'm genuinely looking out for this dude. And the progress is like running so quickly. I can't even keep up. Like, it's just endless. And if a lot of these guys in the community had the attitude, we would make more progress.
Yeah. I firmly believe that if you took, like, the average, like, entry-level, let's say, like, UBA fighter, for an easy example, because Castle
Oh, wait,
here.
it's backward.
What'd you say? Oh, it's backwards
Said-
again. Okay. But if you took that like entry-level UBA fighter and you trained them like every day just on VR for 2 months, because you can train every day on VR if you really want to, especially if you take it slow. Like,
I'd do training more than anything if that's the game had it like that.
Same. And then like you take that dude, you give him like 2 months of like actual like hard work with somebody who knows what they're doing. That dude is probably gonna squash like the UVA rankings. But the people in UVA who are at that like lower level, or who were good, but the damage system got better and now they're not good, they don't train that way. And I wish they would.
Yeah.
They train to win the game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can go back to probably. Yeah, I remember like probably one of some of my first ever Coach Dave videos, like ever. Whoa, mental inspect. Tyborg just getting here? Dang, man. Like my first ever videos, I was like yelling it at people, like, don't adjust for the update, adjust for your boxing. As the game gets more realistic, you're going to get better at the game. And as every update comes out, you're not going to yin-yang back and forth of your skill level based on, I got real good at slapping. It's like, okay, now this update is a slap debuff or whatever. It comes next or whatever, right? So if you just focus on your boxing, and some guys have, like Tyborg's a great example. Has Tyborg ever not been good at the game? Oh, yes, the top 1% that maybe have figured out whatever way is annoying, sure. But that other 99.9 never touched him, never can come close. So it's like, yeah, he's a great example of if you just get it together.
I don't know if I've ever like won a VR match against Tyborg.
Sorry, say that one more time?
I don't think I've ever won like a VR match against Tyborg. And it's like when you put us in like a sparring situation, like it's different. But for the like the majority of like the VR people, they're never gonna do that. They only have to worry about VR. And if they all did what Tyborg were doing, they would be the like 1%, like Tyborg is. And they've been playing the game the whole time, so like you might as well.
Yeah.
And like that's no shade at Tyborg. I think if he was more used to like getting punched, he would probably beat me up.
But the beauty of it is that unless he wants to fight, there's no need. It's like, oh, I don't even have to. Like, yeah, you're like again, Tyborg, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about this hypothetical person we're making up now. This person, like, who cares? Like, I can't take a punch. Who cares? I'm fighting a box of VR. I don't have to take a punch. Like that kind of attitude, like that makes sense to me because it's just different. It's just different. Like you're like, oh, you could never do that in boxing. You're like, okay, well, it's VR boxing, so this is different, and I can make it work, and not exploits like certain things that work in VR boxing that don't. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff that like even like I do, like the way that I pressure fight in game. I wouldn't say that I would like never do that IRL or that I don't do it IRL,
I don't.
but like there's differences, like you know what I mean?
For sure. I think there's some giant differences.
I don't fight
And
anywhere anything like I fight in game in real life.
I guess I wouldn't know. Even me, I haven't fought in a long time. I think I would just pull guard and throw up a triangle or something. But we'll see.
I think when we were sparring, it was like mostly the same, but also like
But
more straight punches.
yeah, but even then, like I was fully aware of the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you're not really sparring. I'm like, it was just like it's not sparring. It's like I don't know what it is. It's not sparring. Sorry, I'll find a word eventually.
Yeah. I mean, the only like hard spar you did was Jay. Like we were like light sparring. We were like training the second time around.
Yeah. I didn't even get to make it the second time around. I don't even know where I was now that I think about it. Where was I? I was at the pre-event, huh?
Box on.
In California when you and Golf were going at it.
Yeah, you were at the pre-event. I meant the second time we did.
Oh, like the second day.
Yeah. Yeah, in California.
Hey, stop looking away.
That wasn't a hard spar either. Like we were like stopping and starting.
Yeah.
Stop looking at the screen and just do it.
That was good though. It was like I think I caught him once and he got me like 4 or 5 times, like with a good one, and then we just reset every time that happened.
Yeah. It's a good time. It's surprisingly like it's like surprisingly comfortable, because when you go with some new guys, especially guys that don't have experience, you're kind of like you're more scared of them, than you are scared of the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know really too much, but I'm gonna keep my guard up and I'm gonna just like I'm gonna make sure you feel safe. So there's nothing going on that could possibly come back at me. That's like too much.
I'll stop nostalgia baiting and I'll ask you an actual question. What are you most looking forward to putting into the game?
This, what we're looking at right now. This and like all like I think it would have transformed all the training stuff, like everything, because that's where I would live. Like I'm still in it for workouts, right? So like I still work out with the game, even outside of my testing and all the work I have to do. But like this mitts, like and not just mitts, but like everything else, like an open gym level, like Golden Gloves-esque, where you can kind of walk around, hit stuff, and like that kind of stuff. Like that's big. And then I think we have such a small inner circle community, but like there's a lot of us, right? There's 25,000 people in the Discord or whatever it is, but there's like a small niche, it's like a niche community that we have, and it would be so cool to hang out in a gym together, like a virtual gym.
Yeah.
Like, so like that kind of stuff.
I don't know if you ever played multiplayer in Golden Gloves, but like I don't know if it is still like this, but that's how it was.
It is. They do tournaments now and everything.
Yeah. So like you load in and you're like in the gym, and then there's like a ring for like sparring. Yeah. And that was like my first ever VR boxing experience with multiplayer, like years ago, before the game was even out, and it was with S-Dot, and we had like good technical work while he was in like the Middle East, and I was like, wow, I can use this to train. I don't just have to like beat up the thrill to fight one guys, and my mind exploded.
A lot of people ask for blood and cuts and all that too in the chat, and that's something that we're like I was testing bruising and cuts and swelling like 2 weeks ago or something. But I was, it was It was so fun. I'm not going to tell you a day and time and it's going to come out. Don't get me wrong, but I will tell you that it's definitely some like a lot of people think we weren't even interested in doing it. And I did like 30 rounds in it last week. It was so fun. It's so fun to watch. You start thinking of it differently. And, you
I
just change it still.
I think that like the player base, I don't think it's gonna explode, but I think a lot of people are gonna come back when that gets added in. Which I don't know how I feel about that, but
I
I
mean,
can't
they
wait.
usually come back and then they leave again. So,
Mhm.
I think that'll help
what
keep
about
some.
the knockdown actions?
That one's a little bit more tough. I know.
Yeah,
It's tough to put it into multiplayer. Um, but that's not saying that we haven't talked about it. The reason I know it's tough is because we talked about it. So it's like
yeah.
we're trying to find ways to make it work. But the honest truth is that we have so many other things on like that priority list, and I mean that's just the truth. We like so many people think we're like setting stuff down, but it's like we're like everyone on the team. There's like 6 of us, there's 7 of us maybe. 6 of us, and like we're all like Swiss Army knives. Like we're all hustling through it all the time, so we're all trying to make it work. And so we kind of have like this priority list that we have, like the bigger chunks of things that kind of like the last update we just had, like the shop and all the different gear and all the artists that have to come in and design the stuff and all the UI that has to go through with all that. So there's so many things that we're working on. But that multiplayer knockdowns is something we talked about. But there's like I don't know if we're going to see that like this year kind of thing. I do know a lot of cool stuff we're going to see this year, but I don't know if that's going to be it. Um, but yeah, I don't know too much about that to be honest, but I do know that it's something that we're trying to problem solve through. Why not add a KOs to be Ragdoll? Ragdoll is Ragdoll gets like sloppy sometimes. I feel like
It
it could
does.
be it could like who knows, like right Ragdoll, right, like who knows how it'll be, and sometimes that's like not as pretty. I know it sounds like dumb, but like, but like 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 y'all know who, like all the other games that have ragdolls, then knockouts, and y'all see like the feigning goat level ragdolls that you see sometimes, and that just looks odd to me. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. That looks ragdoll looks funny.
I
It doesn't
just
I
look
think
think
bad. It just looks funny.
a hybrid rag work.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I said I think a hybrid work ragdoll would work.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, maybe like the first initial impact is like, or maybe like I don't know. Then maybe like the ending or the beginning. What would be more cool to see? Like the eventful beginning of a strike, or like the pounding on the floor of animation. So it's I don't know.
So like the initial part would be like a freeze because like you'd freeze and then fall and that's when you go ragdoll.
Yeah,
It'd be safer, like it'd be more predictable and less glitchy.
yeah.
I would. I've seen it done in. I don't know what game I saw it done in, but I've seen it done in a game and it looked way better. Else you get boxing underdog kind of
Yeah,
level.
yeah. It's I it's funny. Me and Trent were just talking about that like 2 days ago. Not the boxing underdog, but just the like the ability to expand. Kind of like I was reading Tyborg's message and then what you just said. Um, I like it's kind of like what you said, where it's like a combination of like not necessarily ragdoll, but a combination of like what we already have and then what we're gonna kind of implement. And if you can, so that's what me and Trent are talking about. Like if we can, record fill in the blank animations, and then with blending, you have like 100 animations. So it's just the conversation just ended up being like, fly me to Australia. He was like, do you fly me to Australia or do you fly a suit to me? What do you do? So that was the conversation. So we're like, man, we'll spend all like weeks just recording endlessly in every possible scenario. So then you can blend them together and they'll be smooth. And then if it's us, you don't have to hire like a recording studio or something.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just like, man, in all the different variations of ways and different body types that we can get in. And then, we were even talking about using mirror mode to try to record, the users animation, so we can like get collective information. So this is like, all the guys that are 6'11" are moving this way or whatever, or seven. These tall guys are moving this way online, and we can take their animations and make AI bots inside of the story or inside of the career, just like so random, and so it's not like one size fits all. So we were just exploring all the different variations of ways to think about it, and it was just exciting to even think about. We already have so many different animations we haven't put in yet, but then we want to expand, and that's what the rest of the year would be. Just expanding and expanding and expanding on that.
How long do you want to keep going for, NFTG?
I'm outside right now.
Ah.
I was listening and talking, but I was doing something outside because nobody was jumping in.
Somebody just jumped in. I think Tynato sent the code to Natsu. I would like to hang around, but I have 2 finals I need to do. So I think this is probably a good point to stop.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm gonna talk to Dave.
You mean after this one, or?
Just now.
Okay.
They didn't say anything to me. They just pulled up, walked into my house, didn't even say hi.
Banjo, chill out.
Okay, well,
It
thank you
was
for
looking in
joining
there.
us, Dave. I'll be in touch with you about coordinating some more like specific coaching events. Like something that we could do, and we could do it here, is like Tuesday night or something when you're free. We just throw up the stream. You come on, you hold mitts, we hang out, we talk, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that sounds great. Let me know. Especially if it's like these Saturdays, like if it's like,
Yeah.
maybe that's how like we start off these things and kind of let the chat fill up or whatever it is. Just let me know. I'm around.
Okay. I'll text you in a little bit. Aside
Sounds good.
from that, thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you for.
Thanks for coming, Dave.
Yeah, thank you for coming, Dave.
Of course, guys. I'll take off so y'all can exit. But yeah, thanks guys for inviting me, and the guys in chat. I look forward to actually putting this in game. This is really cool. So I took some screenshots and I'm gonna send it to the team so they can.
That's awesome.
So like the artists and the guys that are way smarter than me, that get paid more than me, they don't just make YouTube videos. So like those guys can do something about it.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye bye. But yeah, keep an eye out in TCL for more events like this. Now that we can do it and it works and we know what to do and what to expect, this should be coming up more. Like I said, if you train and you train with us, because nobody else is doing it, you will get better. That's all I got. Thank you, NFTG. We could do cam training too. That would be beneficial, actually. But I'm assuming you don't have anything else, NFTG.
Oh no.